From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
Police saturated this area of Hazleton City in the early morning hours of Thursday after a family was held at gun and knife point while a group of intruders ransacked their home. Did the family make it out unharmed? It's where we begin tonight, live at 5. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. Live at 4, I'm Kristen Bazinski. A family is lucky to be alive tonight and lucky to not even be hurt after their home was invaded early this morning by armed suspects. It happened in this area of Hazleton City near Cedar and Chestnut Streets right around 5 in the morning. Police tell us they were called to the unnamed home where the home invasion had just happened. The family told officers that their home was broken into and that they were held at gun and knife point. Luckily, no family members were hurt in the crime, although they were shaken up. Their home was ransacked. No word if anything was stolen by the invaders. Police say it's unknown if the suspects fled in a vehicle or on foot. If you know anything, dial 911 immediately. Police say they are not releasing the name of the family or the exact address of where it happened due to keep those victims safe. Hazleton City Police are also looking for 2 people who attacked a Hazleton woman Wednesday afternoon in the 500 block of West Maple Street. Police tell us it was a Hispanic male about 5 feet 6 inches tall and a white female about 5 feet tall, all who attacked the adult female. It happened in broad daylight and the victim ended up in the hospital. The investigation continues tonight and police are looking for witnesses to the crime. If you saw or know anything, dial 911. Well, the heartless purse thief struck again. We told you Wednesday afternoon that an 82-year-old woman was attacked and had her purse stolen in broad daylight Tuesday afternoon. Then the purse snatcher struck again Wednesday morning. The first incident happened, police tell us, around 3:35 Tuesday afternoon on East Mine Street in the city between Wyoming and Pine Streets. The elderly woman fought back against the thief. She was hurt in the process, but the man did overpower her and get away with that purse. Police tell us the purse snatcher was a dark-skinned man about 5 feet 6 inches tall, wearing a blue hooded sweatshirt. He was last seen running away on foot. Wednesday morning snatching happened between 6:30 and 6:40 in the morning when a 6-foot-tall dark-skinned man took a woman's purse on Vine Street. Anyone with information on either incident is asked to dial 911. Also happening in the city, a home burglary. It happened sometime between May 9th and 16th on North Laurel Street. The resident found money and an external hard drive for a laptop missing. Police did not say how the burglar got inside the home, but ask if you know anything about the break-in to, of course, dial 911. The driver of a motorcycle went to the hospital after her bike was involved in an accident in the city of Hazleton at the intersection of 4th and Locust Streets right around dinner time Wednesday. Police tell us 30-year-old Courtney Miller of Hazleton was riding her motorcycle when it slammed into a car driven by Johanna Rosario, also of Hazleton. The car was driving south on North Locust Street and tried turning onto West 4th Street. That's when the cycle hit the back of that car. No word on how badly hurt Miller was, but again, she did go to the hospital to be evaluated. A parked car was damaged by a hit-and-run car on Grant Street over the weekend. Police are looking for that hit-and-run vehicle that hit the Toyota Corolla in the area of 6th and Grant Street sometime between 12:30 and 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Dial 911 if you know where police can find that hit-and-run car. Well, Tuesday afternoon, members of McAdoo Borough Council, along with Mayor Dane Watrow, were in the Schuylkill County Courthouse arguing whether to downsize council from 7 to 5 members. Schuylkill County Judge Jacqueline Russell heard testimony from both sides in the matter. Mayor Watrow took the stand in favor of reducing the number of seats. The mayor actually headed the drive to shrink council. His reasoning on it, he says, to save money and gain more civility amongst members of the board in the hopes of keeping the meetings less controversial. Councilman Bill Slovic, also in favor of the reduction, testified agreeing with the mayor when it came to savings and conduct. Councilwoman Clara Poputnik took the stand against reducing council, saying at first she was for it, but after doing some research, found that the money the borough would save would not amount to that much to even make a difference, and said 7 heads are better than 5. Councilman Joe Madochik agreed. The 2 seats that council would get rid of would save the borough about $1,800 a year. It was a 2-hour hearing, and we caught up with the mayor after.
I gave testimony concerning why I believe it would be beneficial for the reduction of council, such as the cost savings effort and better representation within the borough. Now it's in the judge's hands to determine what she feels is appropriate for the borough.
News 13 talked with Councilwoman Marian DeBalco, who is also against the downsizing. She told us there are too many unanswered questions right now with the move from 7 to 5, 248 people signed the petition to downsize council. 111 people signed a petition to stop the move, and we're told some of those names first appeared in favor of the move are now on the petition that is against it. Judge Jacqueline Russell will hand down her decision in the next few days and told McAdoo Council officials that many communities looking to do this kind of reduction do it because there just isn't enough interest in the positions and no one to run for office. It's a heated debate and a controversial topic. President Obama's stance on gay marriage is now known to all. He supports a person's choice to marry someone of the same sex. We asked you your opinion on gay marriage. Do you support it or not? In a close call, 55% of you are backing the president, while 42% are disagreeing. Now, before this poll heated up our website, we asked you to head to our Facebook page to fill us in on your opinion. Turns out you had a lot to say there, too. Some say the president is staying in limbo when it comes to gay marriage, but one thing is for sure, our News 13 viewers are much more outspoken, and we appreciate your opinion. Make sure you keep them coming. All right, stay with us on News 13 Live at 4. We will take a look at the forecast, and Freddie B is in next with some track and field action. And speaking of track action, students with special needs hit the track and field today for some fun. Our Jasmine Brooks has much more coming up. It's tea time on News 13. One lucky winner will hit the 18-hole green at Sand Springs courtesy of News 13. We are giving caller 13 2 passes to enjoy a hole-in-one at Sand Springs Golf Course in Drums. Call 459-9813 right now to win. This is for your Live at 4 newscast only, and good luck on getting that hole-in-one. Up on your screen now, your winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck, of course, if you played. Your daily number, 700. Big 42971, Quinto 95458, and Treasure Hunt 4681926. You got a double draw tonight on your Big 4, and it is 7290. Good luck.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. 2 announcements for this evening. First tonight, sponsorships are now available for State Representative Tara Hill's 2nd annual golf tournament, which will be held June 2nd at Eagle Rock Resort. Participants will enjoy golf with lunch, dinner, cash bar, putting contest, free range balls, and much more. Please call 570-788-2479 for more information. And finally, the Finger Lakes Wine Festival in Walking Glens, New York is the destination of the Hazleton Art League's bus trip on Sunday, July 15th. The registration deadline is June 15th. The cost is just $70 for members and $85 for non-members. And if you have any further questions, please call 570-650-6429. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Joseph J. Fedor, formerly of Hazleton. Funeral mass will be held Friday at 11 a.m. from the St. Thomas More Catholic Church in North Carolina. The Hallwyn Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Joan Kipis de la Cheza of Drums. Services are private and will be held from the Reichel Funeral Home in Nazareth. Kevin R. Trees of Tamaqua. Funeral services will be held Monday at 11 a.m. at the E. Franklin Griffiths Funeral Home. Friends may call Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. Dorothy E. Stepanek of McAdoo. Funeral services will be held Friday at 10 a.m. from the Stanley Anilowski Funeral Home. Mass will follow at 10:30 in the Church of All Saints. Friends may call Friday from 9 a.m. until the time of service. Anna R. Sale of Audenried. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home and are being held at the convenience of the family. And John C. Beidel of Freeland. Services will be held Saturday at 9 a.m. in the St. Anthony's Cemetery. The McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop located on 15th Street in Hazleton. For delivery to all local funeral homes, call 570-454-0111. And by Mia's. Don't settle for second best when dining out. Discover Mia's brand new menu for 2012. And remember, there's always plenty of free gated parking behind the Markle Building.
CMPs, banana splits, and milkshakes all being dished out right now in downtown Tamaqua. News 13 was there this morning as the red ribbon was cut at Scoop de Ville, the newest place to grab some ice cream and a quick snack. We talked with the owner of the new business and asked him why he opened in Tamaqua and what makes Scoop de Ville stand out.
So Tamaqua has done a lot of nice things with their downtown, and I thought it'd be a good addition so people go for walks and they have a place to go and almost a destination point. And the town really is doing a great job here with the park and the gazebo. And it seems like most small towns now are trying to make a good comeback, and Tamaqua is right at the top of that list. What's really great is we have Libby's ice cream. It's really the best in the area. We've got Philadelphia water ice. The quality is really fantastic. We've priced it so it's really a good deal.
Philadelphia water ice is my absolute favorite. I love Italian ice, and like Larry said, you can find Libby's hard and soft ice cream there, along with hot food items available like soft pretzels, pizza, and so much more. And the best part, you don't have to walk in. You can just order at the walk-up service window. I cannot wait to stop by for some yummy ice cream. I sure hope he has chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream and bubblegum Italian ice. They're my favorites. Well, I think today was a good day for some ice cream, even though it was a bit breezy out. Will Friday be a carbon copy of today? I sure hope so. Before we take a look at the weather, tonight's creative condition comes from Dale Cassick, a second grade student at the Valley Elementary Middle School. Dale shows us a partly cloudy day. Very nice picture, Dale, and we appreciate it. Now to your weather. We see mostly clear skies for the rest of tonight. It looks like the wind calms a bit with a low down to 40. On your Friday, TGIF, everyone, 71 will be our high, and it will be sunny skies to end another work week. Your forecast live at 4, brought to you by Just Windows and much, much more. 636-1133 on First Street in Freeland. Better windows plus better installation equals Just Windows. Visit them online at justwindowsandmore.com. Fagley Oil Company, 1-800-572-4925, or visit them online at fagleys.com. Folks in their flashy cars were out and about revving their engines and cruising for a cause Wednesday evening. News 13 stopping by Applebee's in West Hazleton, where the Hazle Park Car Club and Community Services for Sight teamed up for the first benefit car cruise. The chance of rain didn't keep anyone away. Lots of people came out in support, some to look at the unique cars and others to show off their own pride and joy rides.
It's fun to see the old cars, and some of them are really fixed up really nicely. Got to be a Model T here. There are a lot of them around, but it's always the classic American car.
Well, I'm a club member, and I actually haven't been out for almost 2 years. Right now I have 145 trophies in my garage just for this one truck. I've done very well at the shows. I never built it for shows. I just got thumbs up just down the road and coming to this today.
And there were tricky trays, raffles, and of course the good food from Applebee's. President of Community Services for Sight, Lori Lassant, tells us the car cruise was fun and successful and gives a huge thanks to everyone who came out to show their support. All the donations will benefit services for the visually impaired. This next story is for the smallest anglers watching at home. Get ready to cast your line and see what you can catch, because Lake Irena is all yours from 10 till 2 Sunday, May 20th for a fishing derby brought to you by the Hazle Township Recreation Board. The derby is open to all ages up to 11 years old, and it's free. Winners of the derby will receive prizes that are donated by local businesses. You can even win a bike, a new fishing pole, and so much more. Plus, some special little fishies will be brought in to hopefully hook onto. No pre-registration is required, and you can register the day of. Just show up. So we'll see you there, but get ready and bring that sunscreen and some water, because it looks like it's going to be sunny and warm. We'll check that out coming up live at 4:30. Stay with us tonight. Your Live at 4:30 is coming your way next. Our Jasmine Brooks hits the field with some special students for a really fun day. You won't want to miss the story. Coming up right now, live at 4:30, it was a special day for some special kids. The competition was tough, but it didn't matter. Win or lose, the day was about so much more. News 13 hits the field with the kiddos, where the smiles were plentiful.
From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hey again, everyone. Thanks so much for staying with us this afternoon. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Well, students from all over the district hit the track and field today for some sports and other activities. It was all part of the 4th annual Field Day, providing the chance for special needs students to interact, learn, and of course, have fun. Our Jasmine Brooks was there.
150 special needs students from the Hazleton Area School District were running, jumping, throwing, and crafting Thursday at the district's track and field. For the 4th year in a row, the Special Education Department hosted Field Day. Elementary, middle, and high school students all participated in the activities designed specifically for them.
We wanted the events to develop their sensory motor skills. So meaning, just getting the kids moving, and we have adaptive events for kids who can't do the long jump. Then, we take the long darts and throw them, so we have their hands moving, everything's going on them at once.
And boy, were they going. The excitement and enthusiasm was great, as older students from the Career Center and high school offered a helping hand. Even the band offered some entertainment, which got everyone pumped up.
Everyone starts clapping, like you see the kids dance, and it's a fun time.
Yes, it's fun to see the smiles we bring to the kids' faces, helping them make the crafts, and how excited they get when they get to take them home.
The students love it. It's a great opportunity for them to observe children with different disabilities, different personalities, and they're getting a lot of experience. They're building a resume, and it's going to help them in any career that they choose later on.
And of course, News 13 spoke with some of the participants to make sure they were having fun.
It's fun for everybody.
Why?
Because it's a day on the track.
Are you having fun, and why?
Because.
Why is this a fun day for you?
I do.
You love it?
Yeah. It's fun. It's great fun for the kids and everybody.
And you too?
Yeah, me too.
And here at this non-competitive event, everyone here is a winner, and they'll be taking home these awesome medals today. Reporting for News 13, I'm Jasmine Brooks, Hazleton.
Jasmine, thank you really quick. And I can't go on without giving a big shout out to my good buddy, Christopher. Hey, Christopher, I hope you're watching, and I hope you and all your friends had a fantastic time today. Well, it is a life-changing disease that is irreversible and slowly destroys memory and thinking skills, and eventually even the ability to carry out the simplest of tasks. Alzheimer's affects not only the individual suffering from it, but family and loved ones as well. News 13 stopping by the Heritage Hills senior community, where Pat Paterick, a local advocate for Alzheimer's, shared her personal story about her mother who suffered from the disease. She shared stories with hope of helping others and letting them know they're not alone. Her goal is to bring this disease to the forefront because it is so often looked past. Pat also answered many of the audience's questions and offered insight and advice. For more information on the disease, you can visit ahills.org. Well, we told you Wednesday about the hot topic of conversation at Butler Township Supervisors meeting Tuesday night regarding the loaning of about $500,000 to the Valley Regional Fire Company to help with the department's money woes. That wasn't the only controversy. Also, the controversy erupted over the possibility of a shooting range being erected on some township land. The proposal has it being built on 88 acres of land in Butler, and Supervisor Charlie Altmiller confirmed he was looking into the idea. However, Supervisors Ransom Young and Brian Kissenweather were not too supportive of that idea. Altmiller said some residents actually approached him about building a range in Butler. There were, however, some residents in the crowd who spoke up against the idea as well and even started their own petition. We talked with Supervisor Young.
One of the supervisors said that he did start a petition for a pistol range. Personally, I don't believe that this is the place to put it in recreation. There had been a proposal several years ago over in Community Park, and at that time we were told by DCED, which is now DCNR, that they would not give any grant money, and any grant money would have to be given back. And we did receive grant money for this park, and I'm sure the township isn't in the position to pay that money back. So I believe that this probably isn't the best place to put it. So I think that if these people want to have a pistol range, maybe they should look at private property.
Another hot topic dealt with noise coming from the Mountain Speedway in the St. John's area of Drums. A resident told supervisors that the noise is unbearable and so loud that he can't even have a picnic in his yard. That resident stated that he had a decibel reading done to prove that it's much louder than acceptable by the township. The township solicitor said he would look into the matter. A family is lucky to be alive tonight and lucky to not even have been hurt after their home was invaded early this morning by armed suspects. It happened in this area of Hazleton City near Cedar and Chestnut Streets right before 5 in the morning. Police tell us they were called to the unnamed home where the home invasion had just happened. The family told officers that their home was broken into and that they were held at gun and knife point. Luckily, no family members were hurt in the crime, although they were shaken up. Their home was also ransacked. No word if anything was stolen by the invaders. Police say it's unknown if the suspects fled in a vehicle or on foot. If you know anything, dial 911 immediately. Police tell us they are not releasing the name of the family or the exact address of where it happened due to the victim's safety. All right, coming up on News 13, Hazleton police are investigating 2 purse snatchings now that happened this week. We'll tell you more about those coming up on News 13. And our Jasmine Brooks back again with new furry friends from the Hazleton Animal Shelter in this week's Adopt Me. Stay with us. Hazleton City Police are looking for 2 people who attacked a Hazleton woman Wednesday afternoon in the 500 block of West Maple Street. Police telling us it was a Hispanic male about 5 feet 6 inches tall and a white female about 5 feet tall who attacked the adult female. It happened in broad daylight and the victim ended up in the hospital. The investigation continues tonight and police are looking for witnesses to the crime. If you saw anything, dial 911. Well, the heartless purse thief may have struck again. We told you Wednesday afternoon that an 82-year-old woman was attacked and had her purse stolen in broad daylight Tuesday afternoon. Well, a purse snatcher struck again Wednesday morning. The first incident happened, police tell us, around 3:35 Tuesday afternoon on East Mine Street between Wyoming and Pine Streets. The elderly woman fought back against the thief and was hurt in the process, but the man did overpower her and get away with the purse. Police tell us that purse snatcher was a dark-skinned man about 5 feet 6 inches tall wearing a blue hooded sweatshirt. He was last seen running away on foot. Wednesday morning's snatching happened between 6:30 and 6:40 in the morning when a 6-foot-tall, dark-skinned man took a woman's purse on Vine Street. Anyone with information on either incident is, of course, asked to dial 911. Now to the weather today. The sun was shining all day, but it was a bit breezy out there. What will the next 4 days look like, including the weekend? As we take a look at this creative condition coming to us tonight from Dale Kasich, a 2nd grade student at the Valley Elementary School. Dale shows us a partly cloudy day. What a perfect picture for today, Dale. And before we get to tonight's weather, I want to let all the little kids know. If you made us a picture to feature on News 13 each and every night here for our weather forecast, you are entitled to a free movie pass to go check out a flick at Regal Cinema. So tell Mom and Dad they need to stop down here at 109 West Broad Street Monday through Friday. Tell them you made us a cool picture for our weather and we will give you that movie pass and you can go and check out a movie. It's as easy as that. Now your forecasts. Mostly clear skies for tonight. The wind dies down a bit, low down to 40 degrees. Here's your 4-day outlook. Friday, Saturday, sunny skies, 71 for your Friday. TGIF, everyone, 46 will be our low Friday night. Saturday, sunny, 77, 74 on Sunday with partly sunny skies. And then for your Monday, it's pretty much the same. 71 will be our high with a low down to 54 degrees. That is one picture-perfect weather forecast, I'll have to say. Lazy Dog Salon bringing that perfect forecast to you. North Broad Street, West Hazleton. Call today to make an appointment for your furry friend at 459-0310. If you have a puppy dog or a kitty cat that has long hair and you think they're going to be hot out there in the sun, take them to the Lazy Dog. Missy will shave their hair right off. I know you all love when I say that. Also, Valley High Drive-In, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Ice cream, good food, anything you want to fill your tummy, they have it at Valley High Drive-In. Stop by Route 93 in West Hazleton. Missy is probably watching, shaking her head right now. Well, so many animals are in need of a loving home and sit in shelters waiting for that life-changing opportunity to come along. For this week's Adopt Me, our Jasmine Brooks is excited to introduce you to more animals that are waiting for their forever parents to come to the shelter and sweep them off their paws.
For this week's Adopt Me, I am back at the Hazleton Animal Shelter with Chris Barkanic, of course, and we are featuring this friendly feline. His name, Steve. He's about 7 months old, you say, Chris? So tell me a little bit about Steve's personality. Before you tell me, I can tell you that he is a friendly cat. When I was up there by his cage, immediately he came over and he wanted to be pet, so he likes attention, and I love that about him.
That's right, Jasmine. He is very people-oriented, very friendly. He's very affectionate and playful, because he does still have some kitten in him, but he's a little bit calmer than the smallest ones.
And he's unique. He's unique looking. His face is definitely unique looking, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's a beautiful color pattern, almost a silver tabby, but he's basically all different shades of gray.
And so he's kind of in the middle of being a kitten and an adult.
That's right.
Now, last week we featured some kittens, and I'm so happy to say that 2 of them are gone and 2 of them are still here, so that's great. And so now Steve needs a home, and he already has a great name, so a great home would be awesome too.
Thank you so much.
Now, for this week's dog, her name is Ginger, and they call her that because she has freckles. We'll leave that for Chris to explain. But there's one condition. You cannot have this dog unless you love kisses. Is that right?
That's absolutely true. She insists on giving as many kisses as she can. I don't know if they got any B-roll of that. But,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell me about her personality and maybe her age as well.
Well, we think she's very young, maybe about a year or 2. She has tons and tons of energy. She's either a hunting dog, or either a hunting dog or a herding dog, or both. So she's very active. We think she has some German Pointer in her. And she definitely needs a lot of land and a lot of activity and something to do. She's very active and very affectionate, so she needs an owner that can balance both needs.
Okay, so can you explain the name of Ginger, please?
Well, my mom is a ginger and covered in freckles, and so is the dog.
I love that. Okay, and so Ginger is just a sweet dog, lots of personality, and lots of love to give.
That's right.
All right, thanks so much, Chris. Now, it's important for you to know that here at the Hazleton Animal Shelter, right now, they not only have dogs and cats, but they also have a ferret. And that ferret needs a loving home. It's a very young ferret. So if you're interested, of course, stop by 101 North Poplar here in Hazleton. For this week's Adopt Me, I'm Jasmine Brooks, Hazleton.
All right, Aunt Jasmine, do not show Nate Dogg that ferret because that will be the next animal that he will have me bringing home to him. 2 guinea pigs, 2 kitty cats, 2 hermit crabs, 2 fishies, and probably a ferret next. Please no, Okay, got that, Jasmine? Coming up on News 13, Freddie B hits the track and field for some highlights and has a rundown of tonight's games and matches going on across the board. Plus, state officials say a road may be upping its speed limit. We'll tell you more on the hike in speed coming up next. Stay with us. For those of you who have a little of a lead foot, an extra 5 miles per hour on the turnpike may have your approval. Currently, the speed limit on the Pennsylvania Turnpike is 65 miles per hour, and it hasn't been increased since 1995. A new bill endorsed by the House Transportation Committee says speed that limit up to 70 miles per hour. Well, we want to know what you think of the possible change. Do you want to see the speed along the turnpike increase, or would you feel safer keeping it as it is? Head to our website, ssptv.com, and vote. Have more to say? Well, head to our Facebook page and let it all out. We want to know exactly how you feel on this new topic. And remember, folks, keep it clean. Thankfully, the economy is on the rise, but there are always people in need of work, and it's always nice to hear when businesses are hiring rather than firing. So get those resumes ready as the Standard Speaker and the Republican Herald team up with AutoZone and the Greater Hazleton Health Alliance to bring you the Great Northeast Job Fair for all of Luzerne and Schuylkill counties. Over 50 local businesses are offering jobs in the medical, retail, trucking, distribution, manufacturing, and financial fields, just to name a few. And if that's not enough, how about a chance to win some cash? They'll be doing random drawings for $100 every hour. It's all taking place at Capriati's Palazzo in McAdoo on Wednesday, May 23rd from 10 to 6. We will see you there. That does it for us tonight. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. You can catch this newscast again with a rebroadcast throughout tonight, or simply go to News 13's website, ssptv.com. You're going to find everything Greater Hazleton, Schuylkill County, Carbon County, and so much more. It's all just a click away. On behalf of your News 13 team, be safe. We'll see you back here for TGIF, everyone. Good night.